Good morning, dear investors and viewers. From Ridhivij Finance presenting GMP prediction for CMS Infosystem Limited. Dear investors and viewers, first of all, we are congratulating the people who had got IPO allotment, and yes, they booked the profit according to our GMP predictions. And yes, after the sometimes they again enter into the market with the same company kind of company. And dear investors and viewers, we are really happy for all of you who believe in us and who subscribe our channel. Thank you so much for the same. And dear viewers, we are going to talk about here CMS Infosystem Limited, GMP. But before that, we should understand what is their strategies. So what is their strategies, what are their competitor, and how this business works. Do you think that ATM nowadays people are using digital wallet like Paytm, Phone Pay, Bharat Pay, and do you think this ATM may survive in the futures? Because ATM people go there, withdraw the cash, and come back to home. Any kind of company which is based on ATM supply or the giving the services to the people, do you think would you like to stand in long queue? Would you like to wait for a long time to collect your cash? Sometimes the ATM is out of service, then people has to stuck. They have to go long away and find another place where ATMs are working. So many times there is regularly disturbance in ATM services if you see across the metro cities. And yes, there are many things is happening around the ATM. Apart from that, ATM should be secure. Somebody can theft your pin and all. So there are so many things comes in a picture. Anyways, we are going to talk about CMS Infosystem and their competitors. So here is their competitor is AGS, FIS, FSS, Hitachi, NCR, and OKI. So these are also the company who gives ATMs services, or we can say they have been managed the services, or Hitachi also manufacture the services, or they gives the services to the clients. So if you are seeing here, and there are a number of banks, but mostly banks also not interested to put lot of money invest while keeping a one single ATM. So there we should understand the market strategies to understand this share. Anyways, we are going to talk about this CMS Infosystem. Yeah, CMS Infosystem, basically this company has long term base. We can see they are working, but it is like a third party contract. If you see their cash management services, which include end to end ATM replenishment services, cash pickup and delivery, network cash management and verification services, and cash in transit services in a bank accounting for 68.61% and 66.74% in revenue respectively in the year of fiscal year 2021. The 5-month ended on 31st August 2021 and grew at CAGR 0.31 from fiscal year 2019 to fiscal year 2021. Managed service, which include banking automation, product sales, deployment and associate annual maintenance, end-to-end brown label deployment, and managed service for bank common control system and software solutions, including multi-vendor software solution, other securities and automation software solutions, as well as remote monitoring for ATM accounting for 27.88 and 30.64% of our revenue respectively from operation in the fiscal year 2021 and 5 months ending 31st August 2021, and grew at CAGR of 35.88 from fiscal year 2019 to fiscal year 2021 and other, which includes end-to-end financial card issuance and management for bank and card personalized services accounting for 3.51 and 2.62 of our revenue respectively from operations in fiscal year 2021 and 5 month ending August 31st 2021. See, if you see ATM cash management, retail cash management, that is RCM, cash in transit CIT, banking automation product deployment, brown label ATM managed services software and remote monitoring and card personalizations, cash logistic automation and field support hardware solution end to end service play and software service solution. So dear viewers, if you see, when there is a monetization happen, the ATM service was largely affected into the market. So if you have a money but you can't withdraw your money from the ATM, then what is the use of that? Because of RBI policies during the during those days, even if you see, there is lots of cash management, government has put up rules and all. So do you think this will work really hard in the future? Because we see the digital wallet is literally booming, even for a small amount of money, or even if it is a large amount of money. Suppose you go and you want to take out somewhere 75,000 in a day or 2 lakhs in a day. Will you able to do that within an hour, within an what? And suppose it has any issues, will you take it how many from ATMs? Because every ATMs has a limit. So going to ATM isn't risk for you. So in that case, suppose you want to transfer via net banking, it really works very easy, because you get immediate SMS, you get immediate services, and you understand, means like your money has transferred or it has been stuck. If you are transferring money from any digital wallet, there is a discrepancy, then you can call immediately. But ATM, many times ATM shows that very late response, means like now you gives the transaction, you did it and your money get reversed, it doesn't happen. Then what? They will say, okay, then you have to go back, call the people, and you have to stuck somewhere. So it's like the ATM services probably in the nearest future may not work, or may work, that you will see it in the future. We are not talking about the future, but according to us, ATM really work. Are you really thinking that people may loves to go to ATM, or they will prefer the digital wallet very soon? Because if you are going to transfer the money, small amount or large amount, you need just click, okay. And if you have to go for ATM for withdrawal, then you have to walk. Yeah, people whose orthodoxy, means like the old generation or Zen generation will not use more ATM, but the people whose earlier age may use this ATM kind of services, but those are also prefer the checkbooks and all. So probably this ATM is like, suppose anybody install the ATM in your area, then what? They need all kind of service management. So in that case, will bank pay that much to this kind of companies? Do you think it will be the risk for bank money? First of all, then manage their services. They will say, why we have to install our ATMs in particular areas. Then there is a transactions. Suppose you do more than 4 transactions, what will be the RBI clauses there? So in that case, do you think ATM operations or ATM management company will gives you good returns? because if you see in this IPO, people not show the interest over here. If you see, they have ridiculously show less interest, and this IPO show overvaluation. Because if you are putting your money, do you think the company has already existing into the market as a group of company? but but it's really worth taking as investor's choice. We can't see over here that investor shows really interest in CMS Infosystem Limited, a ATM based management services company, because most of the banks are also giving a lot of payment gateways or digital wallet or anything, and there are third parties also available. But do you think these ATMs are really going to work? If yes, its choice is yours to invest in this company. We are not putting any pressures on you. We are just telling you, and you should analyze it where you wanted to put your money and where you not, because your money is valuable for you. And yes, absolutely, because this technology really work hard, because it has to invest into that particular space. Okay, they have to buy that space, they have to rent that space, then the machine, that machine will also becomes a third party contract, the rent also comes third party contract, then they employ the person to take care of that, then they have to manage the cash. It's a bank is really thinking in a right manner. At least bank management should understand whether they want to install the ATMs or not. So at last choice is a bank's, what they are putting on their bank depositor, how much pressure to put ATMs and all. Anyways, we are going to talk about the GMP only over here. CMS Infosystem Limited IPO detail: IPO opening date 21st December 2021, IPO closing date 23rd December 2021, issued IPs book build issue, IPO face value 10 rupees per equity share, IPO price band between 205 INR and to 216 rupees per equity share, where market lot will be 69 share, minimum order quantity will be 69 share, listing at BSE and NSE. Basis of allotment date will be 28 December 2021. Initiation of refund will happen on 29 December 2021. Credit of shares to your demat account 30 December 2021. IPO listing date will be 31st December 2021. Dalega. CMS Infosystem Limited, if you see the number of total mint for the category qualified institutional buyer are 1.98, including foreign institutional investors and domestic institutional investors. Banks, financial institute and insurance companies has not show the interest in this company even, because if you see the number of shares offered or reserved are blanks only in this report. Yeah, mutual funds also not show the interest, and others. Non-institutional investors show the interest over here, where 1.45 number of total mint for the category. Yeah, means a foreign institutional investor usually show the interest and all, but they have a overall qualified institutional buyers has shown, but there is no bifurcation has shown under the financial institutional investors or domestic institutional investor. What are their bifurcations? Not shown in this case. So if you see non-institutional investors are shown the interest 1.45, number of total mint for the category including corporates, individual other than RRIS and others, where retail individual investors also show the interest 2.15, and the total overall it has got subscribed number of total mint for the categories 1.95. So if you see, QIB has shown the interest, sorry for that, but Overall, it is 1.95 number of total mint for the category has shown the interest, and this company has got subscribe. Even this company is from the ATM and banking and bank. It's like they have to give a good response, but we can find there is a very little response according to us, and the company has already existing into the market. They are having a large amount of employee, etc. But the thing is that if we see the graph of the CMS Infosystem Limited, not graph, basically this reports, so and they do not attract their investors to invest into the market, basic invest into their IPO. We can see over here even the large amount of experience holding doesn't make sense over here. GMP prediction for CMS Infosystem Limited. Yeah, we may expect this company of a discount price, and it may touch up to below 190 rupees. Suppose this company has show overvaluation while giving a price band, then it can subscribe above the IPO price, and minimum it will give rupees INR 225, maximum it will goes up to 250, but it could not cross 300 plus or 400 plus. As per the CMS Infosystems Limited strategies, we are guessing this. Hopefully, this may be wrong, this may be right. We will upload the new video for CMS Infosystem Limited. Suppose we achieve the GMPs. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Bye, Vriddhi Finance, and you will have many surprises on 29th of December, where we are completing 1 year as a YouTuber. And dear investors and viewers, wait and watch. We have a lot of surprises and one special report on GMP predictions, where you see our whole ideas about the GMP, what GMP we have delivered to the market within a year. And yes, absolutely, there are the number of people says that large amount of subscriber doesn't make sense, that you are means if somebody hold large amount of a subscriber, means their marketing strategy, or they're running their paid channel services, or they Google marketing, they have gives Google paid services, so that's the reason they have been largely subscribed. Probably few people give quality of work, and we would like to be one of them who delivered their investor as quality rather than the quantity. Otherwise, every chip is largely sold out. But we want somebody who is worth taking for their investors, and they should love our video, they should understand our strategy, and accordingly they will like it. Our yeah, we got so many dislike. I don't understand why the people are dislike our video. Please write down in comment box if you like it. Yeah, few of have a objection our on our sound. Basically, yes, absolutely. If you are a startup, then you may have a recording, not a big studio. Yes, so that's the reason. Maybe you don't like our sounds, or any female is talking, probably not like into the financial market. But as we see, since the whole year, hardly we have a female audience, but large amount of audience is a male audience for financial sector on our YouTube channel. At least 100% we can say. Yeah, in between 1 to 2 months we seen the females also visiting on our YouTube channel, but males are only oriented about the money and finance. So that's the reason our 100% audience is a male only. Probably they don't like a female voice, because finance has dominated by male across the world. Even it is Nasdaq, even it is Nifty, or even it is BSE. And we are expecting next year another stock exchange. Hopefully you will have it stock exchange analysis, and here we are going to give you international projections over the domestic one, because domestic one we can see all India's large population is available. So in Indian YouTuber there are a large number of people makes every day new video, and we think that Indians should invest into the dollars and they should earn something in a dollars. So that's the reason we are launching international projection. And yes, India should show worthy people while sitting in India, they should earn a lot of money. So we are expecting Indian strategy should give us an international projection, because if you see, even the CMS Infosystem had an investment from Blackstone. So if person coming from foreign and investing into the Indian market and getting a lot of money and all, and so why not Indians should go to abroad and they invest and they get the money from them? Why Indians should not have that kind of prospective mind to invest into the another market and get the money from them? So that's the reason only we are giving international projections. We are from India, and yes, absolutely, and as a Indian we are not wanted to give what around us, rather than we should look another continents also. So we have another segment where we gives a Nasdaq Composite Index and Nasdaq 100 analysis weekly available. And if you see yesterday